Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Alpha 3.5 is about to go out to all backers. We've seen some updates to Star Marine mission content, the DNA System and AtV is going on a 3-week break. This is a summary of Around the Verse arrival at Alpha 3.5. In a press release, Cloud Imperium announced that Alpha 3.5 would be available to all backers at some point over the weekend, though I am not sure if it's going to be the live build or just everyone having access to the PTU at this stage. The media does suggest that it is the live build, though, that we will have access to, which is great news. However, I do expect some patches, pretty quick and hot fixes and stuff for 3.5.x within the first few days, as I do think there are a few little issues that they will need to fix once it goes live. In Around the Verse, they looked largely at 3.5 updates and improvements, Star Marine stuff, so there's been a lot of fixes and updates to Star Marine for 3.5, that also improves general FPS gameplay across the games. The Elimination Deathmatch mode now has spawn logic that checks your visibility and range to another player before spawning you, thus hopefully preventing you getting spawn camped or chain killed. There is an additional smaller version of the Demian Station, which is called Demian Comms now as a level. It doesn't have the destructible glass and makes smaller games much more action-packed. The capture points have had changes too. It's much more visible at a glance who is capturing. Is it worth your time running to a point to defend it or help capture it? And it scales to the amount of people that are capturing and contesting that point as well now. Once you've started capturing a point, you don't have to remain connected to the laptop anymore. You can just have someone in the nearby area remaining capping. That can be you, that can be someone else. Kills are more rewarding, giving better kill notifications and scoring. They have fixed the T-poses on death as well now. So when you see someone go down, they're really dead, dude. You don't see them T-posing and think they're still alive. Missions and gameplay 3.5 stuff. So they are expanding out the lore system over the next few releases. We're going to see a lot more content spread out over the Stanton system and varying types of missions. If you're an outlaw, you are going to get chased a lot more by security forces. Security will come and attack you. They are making wanted levels more aggressive. So even at level 1, you're going to start getting attacked for being a criminal, and the security may even interdict you. If you get a higher rating, then the advocacy might turn up, and then if you're at the sort of like top levels, the Navy will turn up with ships like the Hammerhead and things like that to shoot you down. There are going to be bounty hunters and missions generated for that too. Missions will have various difficulties from introduction to easy, medium and hard. Some missions are targeted at groups to tackle, some missions generate counter missions and encourage PvP, but not all of them. And even the ones that do, they still require someone to take up that counter mission to actually have a fight there. So it creates tension for players. Are you going to have someone to deal with? Who is that over there? Is that a random, or are they after my drugs package? They are also hooking up all the different types of missions, Rex, Derelicts and outposts to the modular system, so that across the Stanton system and across that gameplay area there are lots of different variety in missions, and all of that area will be used. Facial customization stuff. The new DNA system and facial customization feature is used to create player characters, but also NPCs for the game. 3.5 represents an entire conversion of their previous facial animation and rigging systems. The DNA system blends multiple faces or individual features together to create a unique, realistic face. It also is less resource hungry than their previous system per face. They use GPU skinning now too, allowing for more faces on screen at once effectively. The customization allows for whole different rigs being blended together. It means that any character can read out any voice line, wild line, or whatever without any additional work. And obviously all the facial animations will match whatever your rig looks like. Attachments also dynamically adjust to your character, so they can have ears and eyes at different heights now and still have goggles or helmets and that sort of stuff attached. Each individual DNA matrix is a set of hex codes that contain all the info for a character's face that can then be rebuilt on a client's PC. It's very memory efficient. There is no sort of like firm word on whether we will be able to save that hex code at some point, so we can just rebuild our character really quickly and easily after every patch update, but I would expect that's something that they would be looking at. The current player-facing customizer tool in 3.5 allows you to blend up to 3 heads and individual features together. You can then change skin tone, eye color, hair color, and hair. hair is unified between male and females as well, so you have the same options whatever your gender. They will be adding more heads, features, hairstyles, and facial hair into the mix in the future too. They are going to have a 3-week publishing hiatus after 3.5 goes live when it comes to AtV, it sounds like. So the first couple of weeks after a quarterly release is more focused at planning, scheduling, and working out what's going to be in a patch. There isn't as much to show typically, and the devs are more busy during that time apparently. They want to try improving AtV to educate and inform. I am a little annoyed about that sort of statement, as I was talking recently how we needed significantly more video content from CI, from Cloud Imperium ASAP, and that this isn't really appropriate in my opinion, though after 3 weeks, if they come back with strong improvements and a load of extra new shows, then I would be happy, to be honest. There might be other reasons behind the scenes while they're having to take a 3-week publishing break. It could be that, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that need to get planned. It's just there is a lot of other video content they could be doing, in my opinion. Ship shapes, literally looking at the different ships as they're going through their concept phases, deep dives into all the mechanics that we currently know are going to be in-game, but we don't know how they're going to be, looking at different biome creation, looking at the different jump points, different systems. There's so much they can actually just expose to us and start talking to about us, about even Squadron 42 stuff as well. There's a huge amount. Aliens, they can talk about us, all the alien races, about the Xi'an, about the Banu, how are they evolving them, how are they standing at this stage, all of the gameplay mechanics. There's a huge amount. There's a huge amount. So I feel that, yeah, they might not be able to show us what's going to be in 3.6 precisely, but there's so much other content they can talk about. It was confirmed that they're still having Reverse the Verse during this hiatus time, which is good news at least. I would ask that they add an official Cloud Imperium video and content feedback and suggestions section on Spectrum, beyond just the subscribers program feedback and discussion 2949 in the subscribe section that they have. So something a little bit more everyone can see and everyone can get some suggestions in there. You'll get a lot of good show ideas from that too. I know there'll be a lot of criticism or whatever, but I mean, the idea of that would be to garner feedback and ideas for different shows. More communication is what I'm asking for, not less, please. Every month we have a ship giveaway. This month, by popular demand again, it's for an Anvil Carrack. This time sponsored by Forgotten Heralds, a lawful private military company with a history grounded in UEE military service. They are recruiting at the moment and are a good choice for both veteran and new players alike. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that Carrack, though, is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my Star Citizen videos made during this month. Links to more info on Forgotten Heralds and full details of the giveaway down below. If you don't have a gaming PC yet or you are upgrading, instead consider Shadow Cloud Gaming. They allow you to leverage the powers of the internet to stream a high-spec Windows 10 environment to any other PC, Mac, or device like a smartphone or tablet. It is working really well in Star Citizen's 3.4 branch, and be sure to use the code BoredGamer if you do decide to check it out to get a discount. Links below. This channel exists because of its community. If you wish to support the channel further, below there are links to Patreon, Subscribestar, and there's the YouTube channel memberships, literally the join button below this video. VIPs do get some exclusive stuff and early content as a thank you as well. If you have any feedback, suggestions, or just want to say hi, please drop a comment below or poke me on discord.gg/BoredGamer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the verse.